What's up, guys? Welcome back. It is Hugs, and I got 10 more tips for you today to help you level up your game in Star Trucker. So stick around. Hopefully you find these helpful to you. If you do, hit subscribe, hit like, comment down below, and let me know. All right, let's get into this. All right, guys, so some of these tips are going to be a little obvious. They're good, but you know, they're more for new players that the game just doesn't tell you to do these things. So this is going to be one for you guys out there. Everything that you start with, and look, there's a bunch of stuff here. This can all be damaged. Do yourself a favor, pick it up, put it in your box right away. This way you're not unnecessarily damaging things, because we all know your gravity generator is going to shut off. Things are going to start flying around your cabin. It's just going to happen, guys. So do yourself a favor. Put everything in the boxes. All right, guys, and that is going to bring us to our second tip here. So these boxes can still fly around the cabin. What you're going to do here, you want to keep them nice and secure. So you got your nice fancy shelves back here. Here's what you're going to do. You're going to put it on the shelf, and you're going to open your box lid. That's going to stop this from flying around when you lose gravity. Easy thing to do, but it's going to save you quite a bit of durability on items, and it's just going to be better for your quality of life, let's be honest. All right, guys, this next tip, if you're just starting off, you might see these highways everywhere. Let me get in third-person view. Just look around. We're at the upgrade store, so yep, there we go. You might see these highways everywhere. These are, you know, are they safer? Yes, but they're not the best way to get around. Don't be scared to, you know, do a little off-roading. I'm going to show you a way to minimize your risk of hitting junk. So when you're in third person, go ahead and hit your F key. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's going to bring you to this view. In this view, it is so much easier to avoid hitting junk. You can see things coming right at you, and you have plenty of time to adjust. Make sure you're not hitting it. So follow that tip. It's going to get you around the map quicker. You can stop worrying about having to stick on the highways and all the other trucks there, and it's just going to be much, much easier for you. Okay, guys, so this is our next tip here. So I showed you how to open the lids of your storage boxes so they don't move. But what about these big things here, right? You can't always put everything in a storage box. So what are you going to do with these? Well, you're going to pick them up. You're going to throw them in your airlock. And then you're going to close it. And bam, now they're self-contained. They're not going anywhere. They're relatively protected. Are they going to take a little damage? Yes, of course, they still will. But it's not going to be a major catastrophe because there's very little space for them to move around in there as compared to this giant cabin over here. So follow this tip. Keep your big stuff safe. Keep it out of your face while you're flying, and you'll be good to go. Okay, guys, so this is going to be something that is not obvious when you first start out. If you're an experienced player, obviously you're going to know about this, so you can just move on from this one. But for all you new players out there, I'm going to show it to you anyway. So every good in this game has a price percentage that it's being affected by for every single system. Make sure you're buying low, you're buying in the red, and you're selling high. So you're selling in the green systems. Like, look over here, purity, plus 22%. That's going to be all your chemicals, your gas cans, your propane, your butane tanks. So if anytime you sell in that system, you're going to make way more money than if you sold somewhere else. Like, let's say, Three Kings. Or, no, not Medusa 6, but you get the gist, guys. Buy low, sell high. It's very easy. It's going to make you a lot of money. This way you don't just have to rely on those freight contracts for your income, and it's going to help you out in the long run. So follow that, guys. Okay, guys, our next tip is going to bring us into the shop here, and this is going to be something that even if you have been playing this game for a long time, you still might not know. So watch this. When you're in your menu, if you've been faithfully putting everything in your boxes you can to keep it safe, you're going to notice you're not going to see it here. So what do? Do you go back to your cabin? Do you take it out of the box? Do you put it on a shelf so that way you can see it in this menu? No. Here's what you do. You're going to right click this box and it's going to open all the contents right there for you. This way you can click and sell and you don't have to get out of your seat and move anything out of the box. You can do the same thing here. Now you can click and sell anything you want. And let's see, boxes are still there, but the contents are gone. So guys, follow that tip. It's going to save you a little bit of time and it's going to make things much cleaner and much easier for you. All right, guys, our next tip is going to bring us over to the upgrade shop. This is going to be all the auto essentials. You can find one in Atlas Prime, the very first system you start in. And what are we talking about in here? Well, these upgrades, don't ignore them, guys. Look, thermal or reinforced plating, 25% impact resistance. If you're flying around, if you're constantly having to patch up holes in your hull, this is for you guys. It's going to add 25% impact resistance per level, and this is going to cut down on the amount of leaks that you get by quite a lot. And you don't even need to upgrade it a lot. You do one upgrade, it's going to help you tremendously. Now, if you go into subsystems, suit station, this is a big one too, guys. This is going to save you power on your suit battery, and it's going to save you time because you're not going to be sitting around waiting for your suit to charge if you have multiple breaches. This is also going to save your air. This is going to save you a lot of time, a lot of money, and you're going to regret it if you ignore these. So take this tip. Don't ignore the upgrades. Make sure you get them. Even the propulsion, it's going to get you there faster. If you can afford it, come in here, get yourself some upgrades, and you'll thank me in the long run. Okay, guys, here's our next tip, and this one may change in the future. I don't know. We'll see. It depends on what the devs do in this, but in your upgrades with your skills here, you're going to see you have fragile loads, you have just-in-time jobs. These are going to unlock 2 story missions for you for progression in your convoy here. That's going to be Red Eddy with the fragile loads, Sour Candy with the just-in-time. Don't make the mistake of taking one of these and then progressing further down this line, because that's going to lock your progression over here. So take both of these as your first 2 upgrades, guys. That's going to open up the story for you right away. And another thing, when you do these second and third upgrades on your skills, I got news for you. It's not going to increase the payout that much. All right, there's times when I don't even take these fragile load jobs because there's regular hauling jobs that I can take that are much better, much more lucrative. So save yourself some points there. You know, get them in the cargo clearance, get them in your EVA training here. That's going to be much better off for you in the beginning, and you'll thank me in the long run. So follow along with that, guys, and you will be good to go. Okay, guys, this next tip, this is going to be for those emergency situations, right? Let's say your air filters failed, or you have hull breaches, or you're in a storm or something. You can't stop, but your oxygen's going down. You're going to die. What do? Well, here's what you can do, guys. You hop back in your suit. This is going to keep you alive, but what else can you do? You can still drive your truck in your suit, and this oxygen will last you a pretty long time. So this is a great tip. It's going to be able to get you to a station safely so you can hook onto their power, hopefully get some air filters, hopefully fix your leaks without dying, and hopefully keep you alive without having to pay those emergency rescue fees. So hopefully that one helps you out big time. I know it would have helped me when I first started, so maybe you don't have to go through that same sort of experience I did. All right, guys, here's one more tip for you. When you are flying around, it is very tempting to use your emergency brake, but let me show you something here. When you hit this brake, it's going to drain air from your cabin. Only use that in case of extreme emergencies. This way you're not wasting air, you're not wasting battery power getting that air back. It's going to help you out in the long run, keep you from spending extra money, and keep you from wasting your air filters. So hopefully that helps you out. All right, guys, hopefully those tips helped you out. That's all I got for you today. As I learn more, I'll make more videos. I'll let you know what I find out. If you found this helpful, please hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, leave me a comment down below. Let me know. I have a full playthrough of this game going on right now, so if you want to check that out, there'll be a link at the end of the video. As always, happy to have you around. Thanks for sticking around till the end. Have a great day, and I'll see you next time.